And we are moments away. They're going to restack the field, get them ready for time trials. There'll be one every minute or so. And here we are live from Salt Wells, Nevada. It's about 15 miles or so outside of Fallon, Nevada. And you can see the white. We are moments away. They're going to field, get them ready for time trials. There'll be one every minute or so. And here we are live. So my sound from Salt Wells, Nevada sounds good as I'm getting it back on as I'm monitoring. So as you can see, the playa out there is pretty white. Evidently, Nevada got a lot of water this winter. I was not here, thank goodness. I was down in Bullhead where it was nice and, well, it wasn't toasty, but it was decent. And this is the VORRA dogfight 250 from Fallon, Nevada, specifically from Salt Wells, Nevada. Getting ready for the time trials qualifying today. Racing is a two-stage race tomorrow. Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock I will be live once again, and the race will be the same direction coming towards me from the pits in the morning. They'll do 3 laps going counterclockwise, which is coming towards me. And I will probably be right here doing broadcast. And then we're stopping it'll probably be about noon. And then at 5 o'clock we restart the race going the other direction. So right here is the race course in front of me. And in the morning it's going left to right. And in the evening it's going right to left on the screen. And they'll be doing 4 laps. So last night I was checking out the lighting, about what time did it get dark, and so they'll probably have 2 laps completed before sun goes down. I'm going to have some lighting up and hopefully have some decent footage. But since we have racetracks now at VORRA, every vehicle has to have racetracks, which is an additional cost. However, Golden Gate Petroleum has stepped up and, as a sponsor, has taken care of most of that. So it's costing the racers $100 a race for racetracks. But now we know exactly what condition they're in, where they're at, and so forth on the race course. It's great for anything medical. They've got Wi-Fi and so forth, and I'll be showing some of that video probably tomorrow during race time after they launch, as we're waiting for stuff to happen. So this should be a great weekend for racing. Weather right now is cooperating perfectly. It is just a little breezy. Tomorrow it's supposed to be like this in the morning, and then in the afternoon it's going to be windy. And it's supposed to be that way late into the night. So Desert Rudder will be down there at the pits down there at Lucy, the Mother Goosey, and we'll be broadcasting from down there with the lights, under the lights. So as you can see down there where my pit is, that how much let's see, where are they? There they are. They're all kind of gathering up out there, waiting for time trials to start. So instead of making everybody sick, So I'm still having a few issues that I'm trying to iron out. I want to get a soundboard in here and get this interjected onto this as well. Give me a little bit better control of our sound quality, which I always have issues with as I'm trying to do this by myself. Hopefully I can have some computer time with my nephew and get some of this stuff straightened out once I get the proper equipment. But we're just moments away from our first qualifier. I'm not going to be calling out names or numbers. I am simply going to let her roll, and we're going to go with that. Without them doing a draw for qualifying positions, I have no idea what order they're in other than when they came through, and I'm busy doing other things. I didn't have a chance to write numbers down, didn't have anything to write numbers with. So I'll be going back probably and editing this and shortening it out and doing video on it with their names and so forth, their numbers. So down there at the pits, it looks like spectators are ready. Well, let's get this show on the road. You missed it this morning. We had a race going, and I did some recording. I was trying to get broadcast up, and I was having issues all the way up until I just got this broadcast going. So I hopefully will be editing some of that today, tonight, and we'll get that ready for viewing tomorrow as well. Show off some of the kids. I think we had probably 5 or 6 kids racing today. Starting to pick up a little bit. Tie the canopy down a little bit better. Let's pick it up a little bit, but we should be close. Should be close to going. And I got my Reno business license today, which is good. That's 3 business licenses now. In the state of Nevada, I have to get one for every district, basically every city. Reno, Sparks, and Washoe counties all have their own business license. Fallon, they got here, and Carson City prior to up here. Turned out pretty good turnout. All right, let's see. That's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. Looks like we're back to live again. OSB had crashed on me for whatever reason, and I'm back. That's the first time that's ever happened. I've got my new computer, my new laptop that I am going to be using for streaming, and I having some issues with that, so I'm using my older laptop, which I've streamed several times with now, and still working out. Like I said, I still need to get some things figured out, and once I do, things will be a lot smoother. My audio will be a lot cleaner. So once again, start of qualifying. Looking down towards main pit, the start finish line. Part of this qualifying course is on the actual race course, which is right in front of me. Again, this race is a split race tomorrow. 8 o'clock in the morning is the first race, 3 laps going counterclockwise. And then restart at 5 p.m. and go clockwise. Pretty good day so far, a little chilly for a desert rider, but I'm all bundled up here as best I can. Live action from Southwell, Nevada, which is 10-15 miles southeast of Fallon, Nevada, home County High School. which I graduated 3 years. There you go. Here comes our first car. There we go. Now we're finally getting somewhere. So hang tight. Here we go. Looks like it's pretty windy down there. Which is, that's interesting. It's going southwest. First one always gets the most airtime. And that is Tim Fitzpatrick getting driven. That I know that car. As the dust blows off the course, seeing our next racer here in a second. So the 1 minute intervals gives them just enough time to get the dust just far enough off the race course where it's not you're not racing in the dust. Sounds like Chris German. That was Chris German. Yeah, it's just informed that I'm having issues with my audio, which is par for the course. Every time I switch cameras, I'm losing audio. So, I'm trying to work through So every time I switch channels on my switcher, I am losing audio from that. So to combat that, I'm trying to get this switcher fixed up, figured out to where I can prevent that from happening and keep my audio on one channel. So in the meantime, just bear with me. It's more important that I get we'll see how it is. I think I got a fix for that. Let's see how that turns out. That is Jeremy Bradley. Turn it up. He is from Wellington. He finished his first race finally at the Frontier 500. I don't know how many VORRA races he's raced that he hasn't ever finished, but he finished that race in that brand new paneled truck. Same truck, it's just new panels. Got the audio issue straightened out. For the time being. Just joining us, this is the qualifying for the Dogfight 250, which is happening tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., where I will be live streaming again. The sound is good now. Thank you, Cheryl Knoll. Cheryl Knoll Bookkeeping, one of my sponsors. She is watching us live from her desk. Cycle gear right there. But she is one of my sponsors. Thank you very much, Cheryl, for checking in, and thank you for not coming to I think that's Bill Herman in the Reno Cycling Gear car. Thank you for joining us. And here we are in Salt Wells, Nevada. This is a 6100 class truck. wind blow right on me. I was thinking about broadcasting from right there, that knoll there, but it's like the wind was supposed to blow that direction. So now I'm stuck here and getting dusted out. No, we have a few more yet. So you can see how dusty it is down there just before you get back into the timing loop. It's nasty down there. It's not silt, it's just really, really fine dust that just picks out amongst all the gravel. Not sure what the holdup is, but I know that we're not done with qualifying yet. You will when I'm talking, okay? Well, let's turn this. So let's channel. How about now? Turn the microphone down on the race course. Turn okay, here we go. If you're just joining us, this is qualifying of the VORRA Dogfight 250 from Fallon, Nevada. I know if I move over to the hill tomorrow, over to the other side, it'll be just blowing right on. So I'm in a no-win situation again. Dust is dust. Just have to blow off all the equipment when I get back to the camera. Somewhere in there is a race car. That's that dust. There he is. This is Sly McFly Racing. I think this is our last qualifier right here. I'm not sure. I think that was our last one. And I want to say thank you for tuning in, and thank you to Cheryl Knoll for checking in and providing feedback for me to see how everything is running. And for doing my books for me, thank you so much. Holtzman. I know that car. It's the only 4400 car in the race. I misjudged. We still have some cars to go. We didn't do the site lap though. I just wasn't paying that close attention, which is always the case. Close attention. Once again, this might have been the last one. Alex Baker, not 100% sure yet. Nothing on the radio that says otherwise. If it is, join me tomorrow, live, from right here in Solwells, Nevada, just outside Fallon, for the VORRA Dogfight 250, where I will be live till about probably noon. It's 3 laps going counterclockwise, and then we restart at 5 o'clock. So that concludes this edition of qualifying. I hope you have a wonderful day and be safe.